Good morning. This is Good News Friday. I hope you realize what a good job we are doing. These millions of us uniting, agreeing on things. We are changing the values and the ideas of these societies. We are. We're doing a fantastic job. And this is how it works. We will say that we don't like something, right? We hate it and we agree on it. And then there are others who will say the same thing because they had the same thought. And now they are encouraged to say something about it. That's how it works. And then you get eventually some politicians saying the same thing. Because this politician knows that there's a lot of people with these opinions. Yeah. This is how it works. Yeah. Just realize it. We are doing a fantastic job. Climate activists, for instance, we don't like them, do we? And now there is a politician. He's a Home Affairs Minister in Australia. His name is Peter Dutton. This is a story. 10 Extinction Rebellion protesters have been charged over 2 separate acts of protests that delayed traffic through Brisbane. I remember this. I addressed this story a long time ago. So they have been charged, and this guy, Peter Dutton, he was asked about this. And he was asked whether protesters who received government benefits, I suppose there's quite a few of those, if they should have their welfare payments removed. What a great idea. Sounds like an idea on this or any other channel. In the comment section you will find these ideas. Yeah. And this guy, Peter Dutton, he said, well, I agree. And then he said this, and this could also be taken from this comment section. Actually, Dutton said, the public should name and shame climate protesters. People should take these names and the photos of these people and distribute them as far and wide as they can, so that we shame these people. It's a good idea, isn't it? He wouldn't say it if he didn't know that there's a lot of people with these ideas. Yeah. That's right. Now, a story from the UK. This is a rumor. You have to tell me if I'm right. BBC Question Time. This is a panel discussion show on the BBC. They had an equal lineup of Remainers and Brexiteers. Yeah. Is this really true? Yeah. I have my doubts. If there was an equal lineup on the BBC, this is amazing. And it's good news, actually. And possibly it means that people have this idea, there should be an equal lineup. Maybe they expressed this, and maybe they agreed on it on alternative media. This is where it starts. Okay. Now a story from Sweden. Ylva Johansson, this socialist feminist minister here in Sweden, she was nominated to be the commissioner in the EU, in charge of borders and security and stuff. And then she was asked questions from the EU Parliament. That's how it works. The EU Commission suggests somebody, and then the EU Parliament asks them questions, and they have the power to approve them or not approve them. That's how it works. That's the EU democracy type style. Yeah. So, she was not approved by the EU Parliament. What a shocker. Yeah. I think she was shocked, actually, because now she was asked tough questions. She's used to Sweden. She comes on public service TV and she can say whatever she wants. They will not ask her any tough questions. No. And she talked about how proud she was. This is so stupid. She was proud of what Sweden did. Yeah, all these people and integration, mass immigration. Integration was working and so on. Yeah. But now she was asked questions about this. And I think she was shocked. There was this Danish guy. His name is Peter Kofod, I think. And he said, "Are you proud of this? Of what you did in Sweden?" No. Very good questions. And now she will get a second chance. She will now answer written questions. And she will get a second chance. Now the Swedish Socialist PM, he was the one who nominated this disaster, Ylva Johansson. And he thought she was the perfect candidate. She was a woman, she was a socialist, she was very politically correct, feminist, she had everything. And now she wasn't approved. I think he is shocked, the PM of Sweden. He's also shocked and embarrassed, I suppose. It's good. I think he's sad about this. Yeah. And the socialists in Sweden, they are not doing well at all. In all the polls that we get now, they are dropping. And it seems that they have dropped about 5% since the election, which was last year in September. So 5%. And apparently it's primarily the core voters that they are losing. And it's first of all the older people. That's right. It's a lot of old people in Sweden voting for the socialists. It's like a tradition, you see. And now they are losing them. This is according to one of these poll institutes. And they are also losing the low-income voters. Brilliant. The last poll that I saw showed the Sweden Democrats, the Nationalist Party, and the Socialist Party equal at about 23%, 23%. It's good. Finally, I want to mention this. Donald Trump, he doesn't like the EU. This is obvious. And this is very good. Yeah. And now he's slapping more trade tariffs on the EU worth £6.1 billion on goods imports from the European Union. And this was approved by the World Trade Organization. This is brilliant. So, yeah, these assholes in Brussels, they have been bullying people, and they have been bullying nations, including the United States, you see, with their tariffs, making tons of money. And now with these tariffs from the United States, it will be even more tempting, I think, for countries to leave the EU. Because you could make your own trade deals if you leave. Ask any Brexiteer about this. They will tell you. Right, that's all. I wish you a fantastic weekend. Bye.